And we welcome into the program, very happy to do so, the president and CEO of the Texas Rangers, Nolan Ryan, joining John Radigan and Tom Grieve here in the booth. And Nolan, we appreciate you stopping by from the owner's box there to say hi, and a pretty good start by Colby Lewis so far.
Well, it looks to me like we got us a pitcher's duel going on.
Nolan, we had a question in the pregame show about Alexi Ogando, and I know there's some parallels to early in your career with a blister. What can you tell us about his blister and what the forecast might be down the road, how to get rid of it, and how you handled that when you were playing?
Well, I really think, Tom, from what I saw this weekend of it, I think that the fact that Kellis came off and now he'll be in a maintenance mode with it, and I think as long as we maintain it properly, hopefully that it won't be a reoccurring problem. And that's really the key to a situation like that, is how you maintain it, and so it doesn't get a buildup there and end up getting another blister and the whole callus come off.
Nolan, did you have recurring problems with blisters in your career?
Yes, I did, until I learned to manage it. And the way I managed it is the last thing I do before I go out to pitch is take a surgical scalpel and shave off my fingertips, so I didn't have anything there to blister. It would just be down to kind of the last layer of skin, and it was a feel deal, and so you're really hesitant to get someone to start doing that until they develop a feel for it, because if you take too much off, then it's really a challenge to pitch that particular day.
So instead of a blister, you just reduce it to a bloody pulp with the scalpel down there, huh?
Well, if you don't watch what you're doing, you can. But the other thing about his finger and his blister is it's on his index finger, which is really unusual, because it's usually your second finger, which is the last point in which your hand touches the ball, and that's where the most force is. But because of the unique way he throws it, his develops on his index finger, and it's up against the nail, so it's different than I've ever seen.
Is that something that happens on any particular pitch, or it just happens whenever you throw the ball?
Well, for me, it happened on my fastball because I threw across the seams. And with him, I don't know if it's happening on his slider or on his fastball, but because of the language challenge that we have, it's hard to truly communicate with him and get a true feel for what he's experiencing there with how he's throwing it.
Colby Lewis still doing great here, facing Sweeney now, and we saw him get the 3 unassisted. Derek Barton was out, and now it's a ball and 2 strikes to Sweeney as we chat with the Rangers president and CEO Nolan Ryan. And there was further questions about Alexi, and a lot of people wonder about him going back into the bullpen. It seems to me, the way he's shown as a starter, Nolan, he probably stays in the rotation, at least for now.
I would think so, John. I think that, he's definitely one of the stabilizing forces in our rotation, and I think we get a handle on this blister situation. We'll see his innings expanded, and I think as efficient as he is with his pitches, he's very capable of pitching us late into the game.
It's amazing sometimes the video that goes with the words. You couldn't see it, but as you were saying, stabilizing influence, he had his hat turned upside down backwards, rally cap fashion, with a huge smile on his face. He is a young, fun kid too, isn't he, Nolan?
Well, he's had a very unique story about getting here and pitching in the big leagues, and he's on top of his game, so it's certainly understandable about him enjoying the position that he's in.
Well, and not to change the subject, but one of the bright spots in the organization the first month and a half of the season has to be the way the fans have come out and support the ball club. That's got to be something you and the organization's pretty proud of.
We're very thrilled about it, and how the fans have rallied behind us and have stuck with us this year, and the support that we've gotten from our fan base here in North Texas and the Metroplex, so we couldn't be any happier with it.
Yeah, 688,000 through the weekend were in attendance here at Rangers Ballpark. That's an increase of over 200,000 fans, and obviously you look for no end in sight to that. I mean, the fans are going to keep coming out and supporting this team, aren't they, Nolan?
Well, you know, I really believe that they're wholeheartedly behind us, and as a team, we would like to be playing better baseball and give them something to cheer about. And I feel like that in a short period of time, we're going to have people back in our lineup, and I think we'll see a better brand of baseball than we've seen over the last couple of weeks.
Now it's Willingham at the plate, and that's a strike to him to even things up at 1-1.
I really believe tonight Kobe is probably got command of all his pitches probably as well as any time he has this year.
He's thrown 55 of them so far, 38 for strikes. That one's grounded to Belcher. Over to Ian for one. Back to Mitch Moreland, and it's a double play. That will do it for the A's here in the fourth. That'll do it for Nolan. Thanks for joining us, Nolan.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, we appreciate it very much.